This is the solution video for question number 5 in Linear Relations EQAO Practice Questions Grade 9 Applied. And in question number 5, we're asked a bowling alley charges $4 for a shoe rental and $3.50 per game. What is an equation that relates the total cost C to the number of games G a person pays to bowl? And this is really the let statements here to identify what the variables represent. So C is the total cost a person is going to pay, and G is the number of bowling games that they're actually going to pay to bowl. And so here's the 4 equations. Now the shoe rental is the fixed cost, because when you walk into the bowling alley for that whole afternoon or evening or day, you're only paying $4 for that whole time. If you come back the next day, you got to pay $4 again, but we're only talking about going one time here. So the $4 would be the shoe rental is the fixed cost, and the $3.50 is the cost per game. So you're paying that for each of the games. So that's the rate. So the equation would be 3.50, that's the $3.50, multiplied by the number of games plus 4. Now there's 2 ways to write this. You can write the 4 on the end or 4 at the beginning. You can write 4 plus 3.50g, and that's the same thing. Now I just put on the page here a couple of calculations just to demonstrate why that is the correct equation. So for example, let's say a person was going to bowl 2 games. We would take the $4 and add to it 3.50 or $3.50 for each of the games. So this would be the actual calculation. We would go 4 plus 3.5 times 2. So you're paying $3.50 for each of the 2 games if it's 2. And that's how much the person would pay. They would pay $11. If you decide to bowl 5 games instead, you wanted to stay for quite a while, we would take the $4 shoe rental and add to that $3.50. I can put the 0 there or not. I don't need to put the 0. Times the number of games, and so they would pay $21.50. So the $3.50 gets multiplied by the number of games, and then that gets added to the shoe rental, the fixed amount. So that's why B is the correct answer. Now it also could be written like this. We could write 3.50g plus 4, and that would be the same equation.